fight man in boxing, led the Flair Cobbs. Shout out to Goodfellas Sports TV.
Got our official sponsor, Greenwood Style Trading. If you want to learn how to make some passive income, some extra money, so you can invest in your future and your kids' future, give them a call for a free 10-minute consultation, 281-760-3170. Go get to the bag.
All right, man, let's talk about Munguía and Gennady Golovkin. Now, one of Munguía promoters came out and says, can't pronounce his name, and said that they are not interested in fighting Dimitri Bivol, that if nobody else would fight Bivol, that they will fight him, but he 2 weight classes up and it's a fight for future, and that Bivol ain't too popular. And that's the code. That's tell you right then and there, you know, it ain't worth the risk because he don't bring a bunch of money and a bunch of fans. But they gonna hone in for Gennady Golovkin June 10th. Now I believe Josh Taylor and Teofimo Lopez is supposed to be June 10th. Then you got this rumor out here that you could have Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence June 17th, which if they do that, I'm gonna go. You know, I think I'm gonna try to make it out to the Devin Haney fight too for Lomachenko. So I think I might book my shit for that flight. But I think I'm gonna try to make both of them, and that'll just be my summer treat for me, man. And then I'll just be grinding for the most part through the summer per usual. But I'm looking forward to the weather starting to break. I'm looking forward to the summer this year. So, but nonetheless, I mean, I don't really think Bivol was an option. I don't think nobody really believed that, like, oh, he's gonna fight Dimitri Bivol. Like, for what? You know, I mean, why not just fight Gennady? I mean, at least you get a world title out of it. You fight Bivol and beat him. I mean, people be like, damn, he did beat the guy that beat Canelo, but I mean, and then you can kind of put yourself in a position for Canelo fight, I would guess, where Canelo could be kind of forced to fight you. But then you have people saying, then why can't you fight David Benavidez as well too? And Canelo will try to probably use David Benavidez as a battering ram or a shield. So, I mean, the only risk would be, well, I beat the guy that beat Canelo. Now Canelo should give me a shot. That'll be it. You know, but I don't think he had a really good chance of beating Dimitri Bivol. That was all risk. A lot of reward, but all risk if you can land in a Canelo fight. So, you know, him and Golovkin June 10th, like T.O. and Josh Taylor going to be in New York City. Madison Square Garden, either a small room or the big room. But Gennady Golovkin and Jaime going to be a bigger one. I think a lot of the boxing media kind of like, yo, man, guys, I think they all stay west, like Radio Raheem, Marcos Villegas. I think they all west. I think Nestor moved out to Vegas, so they all west. So for the most part, you probably going to see Golovkin and Jaime fight. Maybe Texas, maybe Southern California, maybe Nevada, somewhere in there. Now, you know, Munguía, the person that's talking for Munguía, one of his promoters, said that they trying to finalize it real soon. They talking to Tom Loeffler. Now, on April 8th, Gennady Golovkin will be 41 years old. Now, don't forget back in 2018 when Canelo popped hot, the block is hot, the block is hot. Gennady Golovkin was gonna fight, you know, Jaime Munguía, but the Nevada State Athletic or the California State Athletic Commission, whoever it was, said that Munguía was too inexperienced, and then they proceeded to throw Vanes Monterrosian in the mix. So it was a fight that should happen. What if it happened this year? 5 years ago. So it should have happened like 5 years ago. So I mean, obviously, you know, Munguía really liked that fight. Morales liked the fight from Munguía. People fight like it. Feel like Gennady Golovkin over the hill. Wonder where they do it at a catch weight. You know, I think more likely going to be at a catch weight. Maybe Gennady Golovkin come all the way back down to 160. That give Munguía a hell of an advantage. Golovkin having to cut 8 pounds back down to 160, but that fight can probably go either way. I think most people are going to favor Gennady Golovkin because he a household name, but he looked like dog shit versus Canelo. He didn't look good at all, man. That Murata fight, he was a problem. Now that Murata fight, he showed up like he did in that Murata fight, Munguía might have 99 problems, and Gennady Golovkin is 1 through 98. But if he look any older, you know, when they fought in September, so I mean, they fought in September, right? Him and Canelo. So what you talking about? November, December, January, February, March, April, May, June. So yeah, he only been out the ring 8 months. So in today's boxing world, that's a quick turnaround. That's a very quick turnaround. So very quick. So for him. So I mean, if it's at the catch weight, I think I kind of just probably slightly favor Gennady Golovkin. If it's at 160, I think I slightly favor Jaime Munguía. But Munguía could take the shot. You know, Munguía, I think Munguía he gotta like be a little bit more refined in his approach. Like I said about David Benavidez, I think he gotta be a little bit more refined in his approach. I think he gotta be a little bit more technically savvy. Or just more technical. Come behind the jab, you know, double the jab, but throw the right hand. You know, then kind of mix in kind of your awkwardness, but you know, they trying to close the deal, and it makes sense to me. It made the most sense. Like, where else Gennady Golovkin gonna get opportunity at? He ain't gonna fight Benavidez. You know, Caleb Plant just lost. He ain't gonna fight Jamal Charlo. Never wanted to fight Demetrius Andrade. Is he gonna fight Gennady for a title? Ain't enough money in it for him. He ain't gonna fight Jamal Charlo right now. So Munguía made the most sense when he dropped all the belts at 160. So, but Munguía gonna have to be able to take a shot. Munguía gonna have to just retire the old man. He gonna just keep pressing. But the thing about pressing Gennady Golovkin, he still got some good technical skills. Still got a good jab. Still got a lot of power. Gennady might knock him out. He might knock him out. To be honest, and Munguía been struggling to make 62. I forgot about that. Didn't he fall out at the weigh-in or some shit? So more than likely it's gonna be at the catch weight. More than likely, and they just looking for money grabs from Munguía at this point. They just looking for money grabs. He's just trying to be a different, a lower end version of Canelo. That's it. But like I said, I understand it's a fight that mean a lot for, you know, financially, and you know, maybe get the ball rolling, but he still need to get a title at 160, and it would have made a lot of sense for him to go ahead and beat Gennady, which I don't understand why they didn't make the fight with Gennady. Was it because of Bob Arum, whatever? Who knows? At least the title could have been on the line. You know, they tried to fight Jamal Charlo too. They didn't want to share nothing with the DAZN, so they said that fight wasn't big enough, and I think Jamal Charlo lost out on that because Munguía fill up the seats. So you know, there would have been some money involved. Probably could have did a rematch or whatever, but unfortunately they went a different route. But you know, June 10th is, you know, June is looking, it look like everybody want to kind of pack in the summer, and some seasons gonna have to be jam packed because ain't nobody fucking fighting the fall for real. Ain't nobody fighting the winter. Who really fought in the winter? Tank fought June versus Hector Luis Garcia. I mean January versus Hector Luis Garcia. You got Better BF, Yard, Tim Tszyu, Tony Harrison. Jamel fell out. Jamal fell back. It's the fight day keep falling. Shit, his career might be 6 feet deep and we don't even know. His wife said he'd never fight again, so maybe she knew something we didn't know. So ain't nobody really did nothing. In the spring, you're gonna have Shakir come back. You're gonna have Ryan and Tank. You just had Benavidez and Plant. You're gonna have Haney and Lomachenko on pay-per-view. Canelo versus Ryder. Virgil will stay on it. So, I mean, yeah. It's only so many spots in the spring for them to do something. You know, and June 10th is technically still spring though. So, in the summer, man, I mean, think about who you. I mean, Fulton and Nuyue, it got rescheduled. Who knows what's going on with Gary Russell, Rail Venezuela, and Colbert? We don't know what's gonna happen with them. Rolly is coming back versus Puello. See who Sabrel Matias come back against. See what Regis and Jack Catterall fall on the scale. Spence Crawford. See what happened with Keith Thurman. See what happened with Jamel and Tim Tszyu. See what happened with Jamal. You know what I'm saying? See what happened with who else you got in there? David Morale. See what happened with Demetrius Andrade. See what happened with Deontay Wilder, Andy Ruiz. I mean, it's a lot of fighters that, and it's probably some that I'm just completely forgetting about that we got to see what's about to happen with. You know, so yeah, it's a lot of fighters that we got to see what's about to happen with. So yeah, man, like, you know, at some point everybody gonna have to come back at least once. So you got a nice, you know, amount of fighters coming back in the spring. So the summer might have to be busy from guys really not fighting in the winter, guys not fighting in the fall, you know, and there's only so many spots in the spring. So a lot of these dudes gonna have to come off layoffs, lengthy layoffs, or normal layoffs for this era. And a lot of these dudes gonna have to take big fights if they want to make big money. Ain't no tune-ups when you've been off a year and the money funny in boxing. But so June 10th, you might have something on the East Coast, you might have something on the West Coast. So they're gonna split the media right down the middle. I think the people who stay closer to New York City gonna prefer T.O. and Josh Taylor, and you know, the people that's on the West Coast probably going, if they can get in, gonna do Munguía and Golovkin. I think that's how a lot of people gonna determine. But hey, let me know what you girls and guys think. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance to get notifications. We go live or drop video. Financially, want to support the channel? Cash App, $, CJ Good 313, Venmo, CJ Good 313, PayPal link in the description. Hit the link tree. Find me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcast, Google Podcast, the whole nine. Appreciate the love and support. Peace.